All right. Hello and welcome to this episode where we're going to talk about gratitude. And obviously with Thanksgiving here, in the States anyway, I just wanted to take this little break here in our series to just express gratitude, right? And I want to talk about the power of gratitude, right? I feel like Thanksgiving is one of these one of the holidays that is often overlooked, right? We just think of it as this one meal, and we have the meal, and then immediately most of us, at least prior to this year anyway, are running out to go Black Friday shopping right after, right? And the power of gratitude can really be life altering, right? Because what most of us don't realize is most of our suffering that we experience, especially when it comes to OCD and anxiety, right, and stress-related disorders, comes from our focus, right? And our focus, is going to determine our perception on things, and then our perception determines our judgment. Our judgment determines our behaviors, and that's what fuels the whole cycle, right? So when it comes to gratitude, one of the things that is so powerful about gratitude is it lets you focus on what you have, right? Because so often we're focused on what we don't have, right? And when you begin to get focused on what you have in life, the blessings you have in life, right, you can really start to see that, hey, you have things, and you have things to be grateful for that other people don't have. And they are actually things that you should be grateful for, that you should take the time to reflect on, to take the time to embrace and enjoy and just express gratefulness for, right? And because what happens is if we don't do that, we start to take them for granted. And then we start to view our life in a lens of lack, right? Like what we don't have, right? Because let's be real, we can always look at our life and find something that we want to add to it, right? It's like, and that's why, they'll always say money doesn't buy happiness. And it's not that money and happiness, like the thing is that it's not necessarily that there's this correlation between them, but it's when you think money, if you having enough money will make you happy, well, it never will, because you'll always look at what someone else has that you don't have. And really it's your perception of money, right? That's actually the problem, right? What you think it is and what you think it will do for you. And because again, some of the poorest people in the world are as happy as can be, right? And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with their perception and oftentimes their gratitude and their focal points. And so I want to start by just kind of expressing what I'm thankful for. And my hope is that it acts as a model of, things that you can start looking at your own life. And, the first thing that I want to say is obviously that I am so grateful for my family, my wife, my daughter, my parents, brother, all my loved ones, extended family as well, brother-in-laws, and in-laws and all of it, right? It's just like, because it's that is such a good example of something that I can take for granted, right? Just day in, day out, having dinner together, right? Going on walks, just being together, right? Something so easily and so many days that I honestly do take it for granted. And during this week, it's really been a period of like, okay, hey, I need to reflect on like the amazing things I really have, right? And the next thing would be my health, right? It's like I've been really fortunate to be healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally, this year of my life, right? It's been an excellent year, and where not everyone shares that, and I acknowledge that, and it's something that I'm very grateful for. And then, the third thing that I want to express gratitude for is, the people that I've had the ability to work with, right? Whether that is, on an individual basis, or whether that's, even making these videos and doing posts and stuff like that online. And, just some of the amazing feedback I get from people in this community at Restored Minds. And just the gratitude that I feel for having that opportunity, for being in a country that affords me that opportunity to pursue something like this. And, it's so easy to get caught up in that just whirlwind of always the next thing, right? The next project, the next whatever on the list, right? Not stopping and realizing it's like, just the just the amazing opportunities that I get in my life to to work with people, to make trainings, to make, videos that hopefully help others. I know it's easy to overlook, but again, it's something that I really am grateful for, and I just wanted to express that. And so those are three things that have just been kind of on my mind and on my heart as of late. With my family and my health and the opportunity, and notice how like it has nothing to do with any real physical items. And when I really talk to more and more people, I've been talking with some of my close friends about this as of late. The things that we really can be grateful for in life very often have any kind of monetary, there's not like, usually monetary stuff that comes up with people, right? It's the very, very basics in life. And, it's funny, there's that famous phrase that the best things in life are free. And it's so easy to take them for granted. And so, this week, again, I just wanted to say that I wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I really hope that it is a powerful day for you, that you can stop and reflect and look at what you have and just express a certain gratitude, whether that's to God or the universe or whoever, or just to people in your life, even going to them and telling them you're grateful for them. I mean, just the power that has, so that they know that you actually recognize that. And that's one of the things that I just kind of want to issue as not necessarily a challenge, but just like maybe something to consider, right? And that's one of the things that I've been trying to do this week, is just going to people in my life and just telling them why I'm grateful for them. Because if we overlook that, then oftentimes they might think that we just completely, then obviously they're going to think we overlook it because we never mention it, right? And with all the stuff that's going on in our country, at least right now, in the world, it's a lot of us are just so self-focused. And I think if we took the time just to express a little gratitude, that ripple effect could be a really big thing. And so I just wanted to share that this week, and wish you guys a great Thanksgiving. And I hope that you take the time to reflect on what you're grateful for, and actually, allow yourself to connect with those feelings of gratitude, because that can change your whole way that you operate in your day-to-day life, how you interact with everyone around you, which will then have an even greater ripple effect into your communities and ultimately the world. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for being part of this community. And I wish you just an absolutely great weekend with your families and friends. Take care.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it helpful, chances are someone else will too, and we'd really appreciate your support by liking and subscribing, and also sharing this video on your social platforms. Also, if you're looking for additional help, we have some resources right down in the links below to help you on your journey. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon.